Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Bienvenue, bienvenue, bienvenue. Bonjour, comment ça va? Excuse my French, matter of fact, excuse my English. Better yet, excuse my pigeon prawn live from the HQs of Big Fish Studios, the one and only Big Fish. So yeah, give them the young one. Take it, don't leak it. Hey, babe. Yeah, FCRMC. Yo, straight to the matter on legit matters. Today we're talking about the one and only NBA young boy, the one and only 38 baby, the one and only gangster from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Before I go any further, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and drop your comments. Straight to the matter on legit matters. Today I'm talking about NBA young boy. NBA young boy has been gotten to by these white folks, by these industry players, and they have turned him to a clown. Can't you see the way NBA young boy is acting these days? Acting so depressed, so lonely, so deserted. He has been gotten to, he has been broken down by the system. By the fact they have turned NBA young boy to a clown. They have turned NBA young boy to a comedian. They have turned NBA young boy to a lady, to a sissy, to they have turned NBA young boy to a soft person. Matter of fact, can't you see the way they have made him paint his face white? They've made him made him look like a clown. They have made him wear nail polish. He has started wearing nail polish, starting putting on lip gloss, putting on lipsticks, putting on makeup, dressing like a clown, dressing like a sissy. Do you know what that means? Made him wear a white face. They are trying to tell us we're the blacks that NBA Youngboy is now ours. They are trying to let us know that NBA Youngboy is in our pocket. They are now trying to tell us that NBA Youngboy is our servant, is our instrument. We are controlling him at this moment. We are using him to do the devil's work. We are going to use him to do whatever we want him to do because he's been backed by us. He's been owned by us. There's so little people will not do for money. People can do anything just to be successful, just to achieve that status in life, just to be rich, just to be famous, just to be prosperous, to drive in exotic cars, in Bentleys, to live in mansions, to live a happy life, to live a life of sin, a life of glory, to live a life with sleeping with any kind of lady you want to. NBA young boy has been gotten to by these white people, by these white folks. How do you think NBA young boy won the Fed case? How do you think NBA young boy stayed out of jail, out of prison, out of having? How do you think NBA young boy got a suspended 7 year or 10 year sentence from a drive-by shooting? You cannot escape that if you're just a normal person. Matter of fact, NBA young boy is very important to these white people because they know he has the youth. He's the king of the youth. He's just 23 years old right now, or 22. Look how young he is. He started rapping at the age of 15, 14, and he has done so much in these few years. When he came into the music industry, he was given a 4 album deal, and I guess he said he was given just $2 million by Atlantic Records. Just imagine, for a 4 album deal. Matter of fact, 4 album deal for $2 million. Matter of fact, do you know how much they've made of NBA Youngboy? They have made millions of dollars of NBA Youngboy, and everything he drops, and everything he touches has gotten platinum status. Any album he puts out goes number 1. Any project he drops. Any project he releases goes between the top 10 range of the Billboard Hot 100. So Youngboy is a highly successful artist. Whatever music videos he drops on YouTube, he does numbers, millions of streams on YouTube, millions of streams on Spotify, on Tidal, on DistroKid, on digital platforms, on all these DSPs. Whatever it drops goes platinum. His stores sells crazy. There's millions of dollars in revenue from his stores, from his merchandise, from whatever he puts out there. So you can see the reason why these white people, they are going for him. They really want NBA Youngboy in their circle because he's very influential. So they had to put so much money behind him. These white demonic people who control the industry, who influence people to do all this LGBT stuff, to influence people to do into gayism, influence people into gangsterism, into killing people, into dropping demonic verses, demonic hooks, demonic songs to influence the youth to into gang violence and whatever. They don't care about whatever you do. They care about what puts money into their pocket. Matter of fact, in case you don't know, it's the music executives. Most of them, they are being the music industry is controlled by these rich white Jews, rich white executives, and these are the people who have the backing of NBA Youngboy. NBA Youngboy deal just got he just went over his deal. He just completed his deal because he's going to drop his latest album, The Last Line 2. He's going to drop his last album on Atlantic Records. And he's been offered a new deal. He was offered $20 million. Do you know what it takes for a record label to offer you $20 million for a deal? You must know how much they make from you in return. And he turned it down because he know how much he's going to make if he's on his own. But there's no way NBA Youngboy will sign a deal because he needs the backing of these white people. Otherwise, he'll be thrown to the jail system. He'll be thrown to the prison. He'll be consumed like an antelope who is fed to the lions because he has so much case with the feds. It's not easy to win against the Fed. It's not easy to win against this judicial system unless you are with them, unless you are in their pocket. You can see they have him in their pocket. That's why he's conforming to their ways. That's why he's being made to dress like a clown, to wear nail polish, to paint his lips with lip gloss, to paint his face white, to dress like a clown, to dress like a sissy, to show the audience that he's not that gangster he proclaims to be, to show the audience and these young ones who look up to him that he's a clown, that he's a sissy, that he's a piece of shit, that he's nothing to write home about. They want to destroy his image. They want to take out that gangster image away from him, and that's how people sell their soul. That's the literal definition of selling your soul. That's what it takes to sell your soul in the industry. They make you sell your rights of being a gangster. They made him to forfeit his rights of being a real one, forfeit his rights of being a gangster, forfeit his rights of being an OG, someone who calls hits on the streets, who does drills. They have made him to forfeit all those rights of being a certified G and a bona fide thug. He's now very commercial, very marketable. They have made him to conform to their morals, to their deeds, to whatever they want him to be. He's basically a pawn in this chess game of theirs. He's basically a puppet, and he's being controlled by these white people. Don't be surprised if you see NBA Youngboy wearing dress clothes, wearing nail polish, putting on wigs, putting on lip glosses, dressing and acting like a girl, like a sissy, making him look like a clown. Already, I've started it already. You can see from his music videos lately, and they have made him to paint his face like a clown, made him to wear lip gloss, make him to dress like a clown, act so weird. And you can see after selling his soul out, you can see how big NBA Youngboy is going to be. He's just 22 years old and he has the youth in his palms. He's going to blossom. He's going to prosper. He's going to flourish. He's going to blossom because I just heard they gave him a $60 million deal by Atlantic Records. Do you know how much they are going to make off NBA Youngboy? $60 million for a record deal. That's so big. Even though the deal is 40 million or 30 million, that's a whole lot of money right there for a young boy who is just 23 years old or 22. And he's going to do wonders. He's going to blossom. He's going to prosper because they are going to make sure he stays out of the streets. Why do you think it took him to Utah, far away from his friends, made him have supervised visits, and they put an ankle monitor on him because they don't want him to commit any crime, because it's more profitable to him being isolated, being away from his friends. They want him to make money for them. They are pimping him and they are making him to make money for them because he's a hard-working person, and that's one of the disadvantages of being in the hands of these people. Because definitely when you sell your soul, whatever they want you to do, you're gonna do. That's what you get from being successful, from you being rich, from you being a billionaire, from you being. You have to succumb, you have to do evil, you have to promote whatever they want you to promote because you are in their pockets, because you are being controlled by them. Otherwise, you're going to go to jail and you are going to fall victim to the streets. Reporting live from the hitches of Big Fish to the street, one and only Big Fish. We give them the young one. Take it on Licky. A by signing off. Au revoir. Leaving you with peace.